What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Goliath Obang Oboyo. You're now tuned with Edition Podcast, and like they always say, like and subscribe so I look cool. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Edition Podcast. Today's the first episode we all been waiting for. You're actually going to learn nothing but everything about me today. I got a special guest in the building, Nooni Oma. He's going to be interviewing me, asking me questions instead of me just being alone by myself. So let's get it started, man. What do you got for me? What do the people want to know about me?
Hey, I just want to say I appreciate you for allowing me to ask you these questions. I know a lot of people are excited about what you got going on. You know, it's going to be something super special, especially for the people that, you know, are from our community.
Yes, sir.
So let's start it off right.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, so the first question, your background and your upbringing.
Yeah, that is a great question. This can go for a long time, but I'll cut it short for you guys. So I was born in Ethiopia in a town called Gambela. Came to the United States in 2000. So a pretty interesting background. I got a little bit of experience over there. Came here when I was seven and a half, and then lived majority of my life here. Multilingual. I used to speak like 30 different languages, but not no more. You don't use it, you lose it. So yeah, that's exactly where I'm from and born. Lived in Mankato, Minnesota right away. And then Austin, Minnesota, I finished up there.
So the question I have for you is, you know, obviously being not from the States and coming over to the States, I wouldn't say older, but, you know, a little bit younger to where you still, you know, got to make friends and stuff like that. Was it a hard adjustment doing that?
You know, not knowing English at first was a hard adjustment, but I was watching a lot of TV and cartoons. That's how I actually picked up how to speak English better. I was watching a lot of Power Rangers, so it was interesting, but no, it wasn't too hard besides the language barrier, you know? Everyone always wants, you know, humans like interaction and things like that.
So, I mean, obviously everyone knows that you're charismatic. When you first got here, was it hard to make friends, or was it pretty easy?
Nah, it's easy. So just go to recess, play games with the people, and you're ready to go. So it's nothing crazy.
Okay. All right, now the second question is your educational background.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't go to school. I don't know a single thing. But now, first 2 years, I went to Austin High School. Shout out to all the Packers out there if you guys are watching. Everyone I met there, you guys are awesome people. But I did 2 years at Riverland Community College. That's in Austin also. Got my associate's degree. Then I transferred over to Eau Claire, University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire. That's where my cameraman's at, Chris, back there. Shout out to him. Went to Eau Claire for 2.5 years. And my degree that I got was actually marketing with professional sales emphasis. It's kind of like a minor, but it's like not really a minor. Did that. So that's where I am. That's my educational background.
Okay, so I have another question as far as educational background.
Yeah.
Obviously, for younger kids, what type of advice would you give to them as far as, you know, wanting to, you know, go to college? You know, obviously people, they judge you if you don't go to a university right away. If you go to a junior college, you know, for example, a community college, what would you say?
My advice to you guys, I got an episode actually coming out on, you know, going to college, things like that. But my advice right now that I would give is get involved, join organizations. That's how I met Chris. So get involved in the community and, you know, interact with people because, you know, like they say, relationships, you know, go a long way, especially, you know, in the business world and just in the world in general. So get involved. That's what I would say.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So the third question is your career and experiences.
Yeah, funny story. I started off working at Target. I thought I was going to the Target headquarters, but I was actually assistant store manager. They got their own little titles, the ETL, guest experience. So I started off doing that. It was 6, 7, 8 months of doing that. I couldn't see myself doing that as a career, right? Because, you know, retail hours are crazy. You know, Black Friday, people come and shop, and Christmas, I'm working ridiculous hours. And I was still 22, 23. I'm like, I need my weekends. I was working random weekends. So started off in that. And then I quit and went into sales, which, you know, was basically naturally where I was going to progress anyways, according to my degree, right? 50% of college kids, I think they say, first job is always in sales. So I went to a company called Epicor, did business development. That is nothing special, guys. It's picking up the phone and calling people that don't want to speak to you. So, did that for a year and a half, almost 2 years, actually a year and 11 months, and almost 2 years until I went to a company called Infor, competitor of theirs. They do the same thing, software industry. Did inside sales there for a year, lasted a year there. It's a monster over there, and then I was at Focus Software. That's where I was just last at Focus Software. Again, it's a business intelligence. So, been in the software industry for the majority of my career. So that's my experience in the workforce. So if you need a sales guy, come talk to me.
So, as far as your career and experiences, why do you think people don't enjoy the careers they get into after a while?
Man, to be honest with you, that is a long story, but a lot of people just, they don't follow their passion and what they like to do. Sometimes they're just pushed into something or just picked a degree and don't know like what comes with that or what jobs they can get with that. But if you know what you want to do wholeheartedly, like go for it. Don't fall into this peer pressure. I gotta work in the office. I look cool. I'm wearing a suit and a tie. Everyone thinks I'm, balling or something. But nah, like do what makes you happy. If I could say anything, no matter what it is, a janitor, you whatever it is that makes you happy, do it. Starting a podcast, so I would say follow your heart. That's what I would say.
With that being said, you said following, your heart and bringing up, this podcast.
Yep.
So that comes to my next question about what motivated you and inspires you to start this podcast.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of podcasts and just seeing things that, what interests me. I love interviewing people, and you know me, I love talking. Sometimes I don't know when to stop talking. But I seen something very interesting in a podcast that, you can grab people's attention and share information that will help them out. And that's why I wanted to start this podcast. Is basically like a lot of us in the Black and minority community just need information, right? That's all we're looking for, and there's nothing more special about me or anyone else. So I want to do is share information that I've gained through my experience thus far that's going to help you out, so you don't have to go through the same stumbling blocks as me. You can just go on further than I did, right? So that's why I'm doing this podcast. Yeah.
Do you watch podcasts?
Yeah, I watch a lot of podcasts. $1 Million Worth of Game. We got Earn Your Leisures, Drink Champs, many other more. I probably just forgot the name, I'm blanking out, but I watch a lot of podcasts. Yeah.
Okay, so why the name Addition?
Yeah, that is, I was looking for a bunch of names and I couldn't find one. It was first going to be first generation, or second generation because of us. Our parents were the first one here, so we're the first generation in the United States, second generation. That's the name I wanted to go with first, but when I looked online, someone already took it, so I was just cramming for a name, and I was just writing things down. So then I was like, oh, add on, and then I was like, oh, you know what? How about addition? Because in my mind, where we're born, knowledge is supposed to be shared on with each other, right? Like, if you know something, the elders will give you knowledge that is important for you, and then go on from there. And that's exactly what I want to do, is share knowledge that we have obtained, from whatever field we're in, to help out the younger generation, so they can just go on forward. So that's why the name Addition came through. Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Okay, so where do you see this podcast going in the next couple of years, and what is the end goal to it?
Yeah, next couple of years, what I want to do is I want to get pretty big here in Minnesota first, help out our communities and just bring awareness. My marketing degree is playing in the field now, like small minority companies, I want to be able to help them out, shed them light, because we always go out to eat in Ethiopian restaurants, Somali restaurants and things like that. And maybe not everyone knows, but your community might knows. I want to be able to shed light on some of those businesses so they can thrive and boom, by just, meet their sponsorships or something, or we go in there and have, I was thinking something like, if you sponsor us, you're a food spot, right? At the end of the month, I'll gather whoever's watching the podcast, whoever wants to come hang out. We go to the restaurant, we eat there, we film all the cool stuff. So then it gets recognition, like, hey, we went over there, it's good food. We tried different food from different cultures, awesome. So generate business like that, and then also get big enough where I start getting other professionals, whether it's you're in whatever degree you're in or whatever career you're in, be able to come in and get high names, because you know how every time goes. If you get a small name person, sometimes people don't listen, even though the information is great. people like to just listen to the people that are maybe on TV or something like that. So I want to be able to just shed light on the community for businesses, do a lot of community activity where we're going to eat places, maybe helping out here and there, and then just go crazy from there.
Okay, so now we got fun questions.
Yeah, those were some of the serious ones, just to get them out the way, because a lot of people, you probably don't know who I am, so I wanted to give you guys a little background. But I made a post on IG, and I was like, yo, what questions do you guys want to know about me? And everyone started sending me things that are not even questions about me. They're like, do you believe in aliens? I'm like, that's not a question, but I picked out like 4 little quick ones that maybe help you out know what I like to do and things like that. So, what's the first one?
First one is, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, man. Look, I know he played basketball. He's gonna be the next episode on there, but catch me on the basketball court, man. Hey, I know I went to Eau Claire, played basketball there. I didn't even. That episode's gonna be fun. I'm not even gonna share it with you guys, but catch me at Lifetime. I play basketball, so if you want the problems, come find me. I like playing basketball. I like making people laugh. Love going out to eat with the fam, just having a good old time. And also, I sell shoes on the side. So whatever kicks you're looking for, man, hit my line. I'm going to try to get your feet fresh, because I know some of y'all, I'm not even going to do it.
Okay, with that being said, you said you like going out to eat
Yup.
with the fam and stuff. So what's your favorite type of food?
No particular order. I don't want no one getting mad at me, but you got it. No particular order. I love Ethiopian food, injera, all that meat, veggie combo, love it. Indian food is fire, bro. Indian food is fire. If you've never had Indian food, go get Indian food. The flavor is ridiculous. Darbar, all them other guys. I can't shout them out yet. They probably don't owe me some money. Man, what else? Ethiopian, Indian, Somali food. Oh yeah, that's fire too. So shout out to the Somali community. Y'all got some fire food, man.
Okay, so where do you live?
If you do not know, I live in Minnesota. I'm not gonna give you my location, but Minnesota is the spot.
It's the spot.
Yeah.
And this question, why do you look like Bobby Portis?
Hey, I know who asked that question too. I'm not gonna shout you out, but that is disrespectful towards me, and I hate you for that. I do not look like Bobby Portis, or whatever his name is. I don't even know his name, but I do not look like him. I don't look like him. And then other question, there's like conspiracy theories. I want an episode on that. So if you're into conspiracy theories, let me know. I love the aliens, UFOs. I'm with it. But that's probably it for now. I'm gonna keep going all day to know about me, but I want to give a big shout out to all the supporters that follow the IG page, YouTube, like and subscribe so I look cool. That is the hashtag that I've been doing for a while. So if you guys want to rock with that, let me know. Like this so I look cool. So there's that. And what else did I have on there? Oh, let me know what other topics that you guys want to cover. Whether it's how to work in corporate America, how to sports, going to school and things like that. Anything that interests you that I could help you out with, let me know, and I'll reach out to people that I know in my circle that does something like that to help you out in your journey. Like and subscribe, so it's cool. And I want to give a big shout out to African Beauty, my homegirl Yusra. I don't know how to put on scarves yet, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. I've been messing it up, but they got printed and plain silk scarves. They also got, what else they got on there? They hold up. They got silk and velvet do-rags for all the people that got waves. They got the hookups, and for the ladies, they got lashes also. So big shout out to Yusra and African Beauty, and stay tuned for the next episode. You're gonna see him again, and
yes, sir.
Another individual. So thank you for watching. See you guys later.
Take care.